What if everything you thought about building muscle after 50 was wrong? Most people believe that muscle loss is a natural part of aging. They accept weakness, they accept fatigue, they accept losing their independence. But what if I told you there is one simple food sitting in your fridge right now that can help you fight back? A food that builds muscle faster than expensive supplements. A food that reverses age-related weakness. A food so powerful that science shows it may work better than the trendy superfoods everyone talks about. Today you will discover exactly what that food is and how to use it. But first, if you want more simple health tips like this, hit that subscribe button right now. We share daily content to help you stay strong and healthy at any age. By the time you reach 60, you have already lost about 30% of your muscle. This is not just about looking fit. This is about survival. Your muscles control your blood sugar. They burn fat, they protect your bones, they even affect how long you live. When you lose muscle, your whole body starts breaking down. Your energy drops, your metabolism slows, fat builds up, and diseases start creeping in. Scientists call this muscle loss sarcopenia, and it steals strength from millions every year. But here's the good news. You can stop it. You can even reverse it. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly how your muscles work, why they stop growing as you age, and the one powerful food that can wake them back up. What organ in your body controls your metabolism the most? Most people say the thyroid, but they are wrong. The answer is your muscles. Your muscles make up almost 40% of your body weight. They work every second to keep you healthy. Think of your muscles like a sponge. Every time you eat carbs, your body turns them into sugar. That sugar needs somewhere to go. If you have big healthy muscles, they soak up that sugar like a sponge, no problem. But if your muscles are small and weak, that sugar has nowhere to go. It stays in your blood, it damages your arteries, it gets stored as belly fat. This is why people with less muscle get diabetes, heart disease, and weight gain. Let me give you an example. Two people eat the same bowl of rice. Person A has strong muscles. Person B has weak muscles. For person A, the sugar gets absorbed quickly. Blood sugar stays normal. For person B, the sugar has nowhere to go. It spikes blood sugar. Insulin shoots up. Fat piles up around the belly. Same food, different outcomes, all because of muscle. Starting in your 40s, you lose about 1% of muscle every year. By your 70s, you could lose 20 to 30%. That is 1/3 of your fat burning power gone. When that happens, everything changes. You get tired easily, you gain weight, your joints hurt, you feel older. But here is amazing news. Even people in their 70s and 80s can build new muscle. Your body never loses this ability. A famous study took 70-year-olds who had not exercised in years. They put them on a simple strength program. Within 12 weeks, these seniors gained muscle and strength like people decades younger. This proves muscle loss is not about age. It is about action. You need two things: the right exercise and the right food. So why do muscles shrink as we age? Most people think it is just about getting older, but that is only half true. The real problem is something called anabolic resistance. Let me explain this in simple terms. Anabolic just means building up. Resistance means your body fights against it. When you are young, your muscles respond quickly to protein. You eat a chicken breast, and your body starts building muscle right away. It is easy. It is automatic. But as you age, your muscles become stubborn. You can eat the same protein, but your body does not use it as well anymore. It is like trying to light a fire with wet wood. You have the match, but the flame does not catch. Scientists have studied this carefully. They found that older adults need almost twice as much protein to get the same muscle building response as younger people. Why does this happen? Four main reasons. First, your hormones drop. Testosterone, growth hormone, and estrogen all fall with age. These hormones help build muscle. Less hormones means less muscle growth. Think of hormones like the foreman on a construction site. When the foreman is strong and present, work gets done fast. When the foreman is weak or missing, the workers slow down. Second, inflammation increases. Your body produces chemicals called cytokines that actually break down muscle tissue. The more inflammation you have, the faster you lose muscle. This inflammation comes from belly fat, processed foods, stress, and lack of movement. It is like rust eating away at metal. Slowly but surely, it destroys your muscle from the inside. Third, insulin resistance develops. Most people know insulin controls blood sugar, but insulin also helps push protein into your muscles. When your muscles resist insulin, they also resist protein. This is why people with diabetes or prediabetes often have weak muscles. The insulin resistance blocks both sugar and protein from entering muscle cells. Fourth, people move less. Muscles need stress to stay strong. If you stop challenging them, they shrink. Your body is smart. It thinks, why keep this muscle if we are not using it? Let's get rid of it to save energy. All of these problems feed each other. You lose muscle, so your metabolism slows, so you gain fat. More fat means more inflammation. More inflammation means more muscle loss. It becomes a downward spiral. Many people feel trapped in this cycle. They eat less to lose weight, but they just feel weaker. They try to exercise, but they have no energy. But here is what you need to understand. This is not permanent. You can break the cycle. Scientists have proven that older adults can overcome anabolic resistance with the right approach. The key is not just eating more protein, it is eating the right kind of protein at the right times. And that approach starts with one powerful food that most people already have at home. Before I reveal that food, do me a quick favor. If you are finding this helpful, subscribe to Core Health right now. Hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Your support helps us reach more people with life-changing information like this. Now let me show you the food that changes everything. The food I am talking about is eggs. I know what you're thinking. Eggs? Really? What about all the warnings about cholesterol? Let me clear this up right now. Eggs are one of the most perfect foods for building muscle, and science proves it. For decades, people were told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol. Doctors said eggs would clog your arteries and cause heart attacks. But modern research has completely overturned this myth. Multiple studies involving hundreds of thousands of people show that eating whole eggs does not increase heart disease risk for most people. In fact, eggs may actually protect your heart by raising good HDL cholesterol. Now let's talk about why eggs work so well for building muscle. Here's why eggs are special. Protein is made of building blocks called amino acids. Your body needs 9 essential amino acids to build new muscle. Most foods only have some of these amino acids, but eggs contain all 9 in perfect balance. In fact, eggs score 94 out of 100 for protein quality. Almost no other food comes close. Not chicken, not fish, not even beef. Scientists use eggs as the gold standard when comparing other proteins. But here is the secret weapon in eggs, an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is like a key that turns on muscle growth. When you eat enough leucine, it activates a switch inside your muscle cells called mTOR. This stands for mechanistic target of rapamycin. Think of mTOR like the engine starter in your car. Without turning the key, the engine will not start. Without leucine, your muscles will not grow. It does not matter how much other protein you eat. One large egg has about half a gram of leucine. When you eat 2 to 4 eggs, you reach the amount needed to flip that muscle building switch. For older adults, scientists recommend about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to overcome anabolic resistance. But here's what most people get wrong. They throw away the yolk. Big mistake. Many people eat egg white omelets thinking they are healthier. They see the yellow yolk and worry about fat and cholesterol, so they toss it in the trash. But research shows this is backwards. The yolk contains vitamins and fats that help the protein work better. It has vitamin D for muscle strength. It has choline for brain and muscle function. It has healthy fats that reduce inflammation. Studies show that whole eggs build more muscle than egg whites alone, even when the total protein is the same. One groundbreaking study gave 2 groups the same amount of protein after a workout. One group got whole eggs. The other group got just egg whites. The whole egg group built 40% more muscle, same protein, different results, all because of the nutrients in the yolk. Think of it this way. The white gives you the bricks to build muscle. The yolk gives you the mortar to hold it together. You need both. Plus, eggs are incredibly affordable. A dozen eggs costs less than a single protein shake. You can find them in any grocery store. and they are easy to prepare in countless ways. Scrambled, boiled, poached, fried, in an omelet. The options are endless. So how do you use eggs to fight muscle loss? Follow these simple steps. Step 1. Eat eggs regularly. Aim for 2 to 4 whole eggs per day. Best times are breakfast or after exercise. Step 2. Do not fear the yolk. Unless your doctor says otherwise, eat the whole egg. Step 3. Combine eggs with other protein sources. Pair eggs with Greek yogurt, lean meat, or beans to reach 3 grams of leucine per meal. Step 4. Spread protein throughout your day. Do not load it all at dinner. Divide it evenly across 3 meals. Each protein meal turns on muscle growth. 3 times a day beats 1 big meal. Here are simple examples. Breakfast, 3 scrambled eggs with Greek yogurt. Lunch, salad with grilled chicken and a boiled egg. Dinner, fish with vegetables and an egg-based side. Simple, affordable, effective. Now here's the truth. Protein alone is not enough. You must combine it with exercise. Let me explain why this combination is so powerful. When you do resistance exercise like squats, push-ups, or lifting weights, you send a signal to your muscles. That signal says, get ready to grow. Your muscle fibers experience tiny tears during exercise. This sounds bad, but it is actually good. These micro tears trigger your body's repair system. Your body thinks we need to rebuild these muscles stronger so they can handle this stress next time. But without protein, that signal goes nowhere. It is like plowing a field but never planting seeds. The soil is ready, but nothing grows. Exercise prepares the soil. Protein plants the seeds. Together, they create growth. Studies prove this combination is powerful. When older adults eat protein right after exercise, their muscle growth doubles. Compared to protein without exercise, even a single workout can make your muscles sensitive to protein again for up to 48 hours. That means every time you exercise, you open a window of opportunity for growth. Scientists call this the anabolic window. For years, people thought you had to eat protein within 30 minutes after exercise. New research shows the window is actually wider, about 2 to 3 hours, but the principle still holds. The sooner you eat protein after exercise, the better your results. Here is your action plan. Do resistance exercise 2 to 3 times per week. You do not need fancy equipment. You do not need a gym membership. Focus on big movements that work multiple muscles at once. Squats work your legs and core. Push-ups work your chest, shoulders, and arms. Lunges build leg strength and balance. Rows strengthen your back. Start with body weight. If you are new to exercise, do as many repetitions as you can with good form. Rest for a minute, then do another set. As you get stronger, add resistance bands or light weights. The key is consistency. 2 to 3 sessions per week is enough to maintain and build muscle. More is not always better, especially if you are just starting. Your muscles need time to recover between workouts. Within 2 hours after your workout, eat a meal with 25 to 30 grams of protein and about 3 grams of leucine. This is your growth window. For example, a 3-egg omelet with Greek yogurt after your workout is perfect, or grilled chicken with vegetables and a boiled egg, or a salmon fillet with a side of cottage cheese. The goal is to give your muscles the raw materials they need right when they're most ready to use them. Even if you eat right and exercise, some hidden problems can block your progress. These silent saboteurs steal your results. Let me share the top 5 and how to fix them. Problem 1. Poor sleep. Your muscles grow while you sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone that repairs and builds muscle. But when you miss sleep, growth hormone drops and cortisol rises. Cortisol breaks down muscle. One bad night can cut your protein sensitivity in half the next day. The fix. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Keep your room cool and dark. Avoid screens before bed. Problem 2. Liver problems. Your liver processes amino acids and regulates insulin. Both are critical for muscle growth. But fatty liver disease affects 1 in 3 adults and blocks protein metabolism. The fix. Cut added sugars and alcohol. Eat more vegetables, especially leafy greens. Add liver-supporting foods like garlic and turmeric. Problem 3. Inflammation. Chronic inflammation breaks down muscle faster than you can build it. It comes from processed foods, belly fat, and stress. The fix: eat an anti-inflammatory diet. Include fatty fish twice a week. Use spices like turmeric. Reduce processed foods. Problem 4. Sitting too much. If you sit most of the day, your muscles switch off. Your metabolism slows even if you exercise regularly. The fix: move more throughout your day, stand every hour, take short walks, use stairs instead of elevators. Problem 5. Missing nutrients. Muscle needs helper nutrients: vitamin D for strength, magnesium for function, zinc for testosterone, B vitamins for energy. The fix: eat varied whole foods, get sunlight or take vitamin D, include leafy greens and quality protein sources. Here's the key: if you are not seeing results, the problem might not be what you are doing. It might be what is blocking you. Fix these 5 hidden problems, and you will unlock the full power of your nutrition and exercise. Let me wrap this up with one clear message. Your muscles are your anti-aging organ. They determine how long you live and how well you live. Losing muscle is not inevitable. It is a choice. Here's what you learned today. Muscle is your body's metabolic engine. It controls weight, blood sugar, and aging itself. Sarcopenia develops through anabolic resistance, hormone changes, inflammation, and inactivity, but it can be reversed. Eggs are a muscle-building powerhouse. They provide perfect protein-rich and leucine. The whole egg, including the yolk, works best. Leucine activates mTOR, the switch for muscle growth. You need about 3 grams per meal to overcome age-related resistance. Resistance exercise multiplies the power of protein. Together, they create real growth at any age. Hidden disruptors like poor sleep, liver problems, inflammation, sitting, and nutrient gaps can block your progress. Fix these, and results multiply. Now, it is time to take action. For the next 7 days, follow this plan. Eat high-quality protein at every meal. Aim for 2 to 4 eggs or a palm-sized portion of meat or fish. Do resistance exercise 2 to 3 times this week. Focus on legs, back, and chest. Eat protein within 2 hours after your workout. Fix one hidden problem, improve your sleep, reduce sugar, or move more during the day. Track how you feel. Within 1 to 2 weeks, you will notice more energy, better strength, and clearer thinking. Remember, it is never too late. People in their 70s and 80s build muscle when they follow these steps. Start today. Your future self will thank you. If this video helped you, subscribe to Core Health, like this video, share it with someone who needs it. Health is not just about living longer. It is about living stronger. See you in the next video.